Hi, welcome. My name is Karin, and today we are on sequence 3 of our Yoga for Pelvic Floor Recovery series. Again, this is building off of sequence 2, and we will increase the difficulty of movements as our abdominal muscles strengthen, as our pelvic floor muscles strengthen. So make sure before you move on to sequence 3, you can remain engaged with your abdominal muscles and your pelvic floor fully in sequence 2 before moving on to sequence 3. Again, please make sure you're at least 6 weeks postpartum or 8 weeks if you've had a C-section. And same as last week, all you're going to need for props today is a block or a ball for our bridge flow with glute squeeze. We will be adding on a few new movements today that will require a bit more engagement than last time. But again, as we always get started, come into a comfortable seated position. Find a nice lengthening in your spine, maybe dropping your shoulders back. And we are going to do our belly breaths with pelvic floor engagement. So our inhale relaxes those abdominal muscles. Exhale contracts that pelvic floor, lifting it up to the sky. Belly button pressed towards your spine. And inhale softens you down. So inhale and exhale.
So when you're ready, let your inhale soften. Exhale, engage those muscles, press your belly button towards your spine, and let your inhale release. We're going to do 4 more of those at your own pacing. Inhale, let everything fill, rib cage expanding. Exhale, contract those muscles, exhaling, pressing that belly button back to your spine. And when you're ready, we're going to move on to our back. This is going to be pretty similar to the beginning of our last sequence, but we're going to do those flat back crunches with a pelvic tilt. So again, remembering, as you inhale, reach your arms overhead, letting your spine make a little rainbow. Exhale is when you lift your tailbone to the sky, press your belly button down, arms coming down, engagement. So we're going to do 10 of those. Inhale, rainbow, arms up high. And exhale, rounding your back out, contracting those muscles. Doing 8 more of those at your own pace. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, press. And really working on engaging those pelvic floor muscles, not clenching your glutes, but having it come from your pelvic floor. And when you're ready, we're going to move on to our side and move into those clamshells. So again, exhale is going to bring your knee away, right knee away from your left knee, keeping your toes still touching, engaging that pelvic floor, and inhale drops you down. And in these, you do want to engage your glute muscles. About 3 more. And when you're ready, we're going to move over to the other side. So getting ready, knees kind of bent as a 90-degree angle stacked. Taking an inhale here, and exhale, open that left knee up. And now rolling back onto that left side for our reverse clamshell. So this time, we're going to start with our knees touching, foot up in the air. And as we exhale, we're going to lift that knee up. Inhale, drops that knee back. Exhale, engage those glutes, lift that right knee up. All right, coming onto your other side. Stacking those knees. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. All right, and you may remember from last time our toe taps. So bringing our knees bent at a 90-degree angle, you're going to exhale, drop your right toe, inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, drop your left toe, bring it back up. So moving with your own breath, we're going to do 10 on each side. Keeping those abs engaged. And if you can't keep your abdominal muscles engaged, that's totally fine, but stop while you can still keep that engagement. You don't want to do any harm. All right, and then instead of moving into that 45-degree leg lift, we're actually going to bring kind of hands under your hips a little bit, legs straight up to the sky. You're going to exhale, fully drop that right leg, inhale up. Exhale, fully drop that left leg, inhale up. Exhale, engage those abdominal muscles, lift up. 8 more. And you can stop while you're ahead. Especially as we rebuild, we want to be really careful with those abdominal muscles and not push them. And I know often in exercise we tell ourselves to kind of push yourself, but especially recovering from postpartum, that is not a time to push yourself. And it gives you something to work towards too. Awesome. So that is definitely an addition to what we practiced last time. So that is a new move that we'll be building on. And this you probably remember from last time, our bridge lift with our block squeeze. So exhale lifts you up. Let's see here. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Exhale, drop. There you go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Exhale, drop. So 8 more at your own pace. Now this time, removing your block, kind of tucking your shoulders a little bit more under your back and really coming up into a nice strong bridge here, making sure your feet are hip width apart under your knees. And this time we're going to pulse with glute squeezes. So really engage those glutes as you pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, really lifting those hips. 8, 9, 10. Beautiful, awesome job. All right, so now we're going to move into our hands and knees, and you might remember these again from last time. We're going to do 10 heel lifts on each side and then our opposite limb extensions. So when you're ready, exhaling again, lift that heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching to the other side. Knee comes up, 90-degree angle, flexing your foot, and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Now we're going to do into those opposite limb extensions. So making sure wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Engage those abs, lift opposite. And inhale drops you down. Moving the opposite way. And really keeping a nice firm foundation in your tabletop, really lifting out of those wrists, out of those knees, trying to remain as firm in your torso as possible. Moving with breath. Think about 6 more. Really remaining strong here. Beautiful. And now we are going to come into a boat pose today. So this is not something we did last time. And get comfortable on your sits bones. You can either keep your knees bent or you can extend. As you come here, really breathing deep. And if it gets too much on your abs, feel free to bend your knees. Remaining it nicely lengthened in your spine. So from tailbone to crown of your head, keep it nicely lengthened. Maybe going back to having straightened legs. And then bending them if you need a little more break. Five more seconds. And beautiful. And this time we are going to now come into a full plank. Pressing through those heels, shoulders over, elbows over wrists. Pressing into those fingertips, pressing those heels back. Nice length through your whole spine. Your neck being an extension of your spine. Keeping those abs engaged. Five more seconds. Beautiful. Nicely done. So you might feel a little bit more shake. Abs might be a little bit more sore after today. And again, keep coming back to this practice as you rebuild. And there will be one final sequence. And these are great, just rebuilding, restorative classes for those muscles and getting back into exercise again. And so we're going to end with our pelvic floor lifts. Again, matching exhale and inhale movement and breath. Take a nice inhale, relax here. Exhale, engage, lifting. Inhale, release. 4 more on your own. Beautiful. And we'll take one final collective breath together. Inhale. And exhale, release. Thank you so much for practicing and have a great day.